A man to watch. He scored 4 in his last 3. What will he produce today? An atmosphere of excitement and anticipation here in North London at the home of Arsenal. My name is Derek Ray and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Arsenal facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Making sure nothing came of it. Here are the starters for Arsenal.
Well, they're going to play with 2 wingers in this 4-3.
Oh, Stuart, a chance! Well, sadly for him, chipping it over the top.
Well, that's a waste of a good opening. That's a really poor attempt.
Promising looking ball. Oh, just mistimed his run and the flag going up. It's been pretty well impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of today's match. Up against his old club, and that's never easy for a footballer. A mixture of emotions.
Well, I have to say, I never really played well against my old clubs. I always felt the spotlight was on me. I think he might find it difficult today.
The corner from Kimmich. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Sebastian. Here's Grealish. Oh, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Bradley. City know that wide area is really opening up. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's had a terrific start to the season, hasn't he? He's been so lethal in front of goal. And while there's still a long way to go, he's very much on target to break the scoring record.
Oh, look at this, Stuart, an opportunity. And there's a quality defender in action. Nelson. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Given away by City. Trying to open them up. And the chance is on. And still danger here. And stopping the danger. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Foden. Out of play, City throw. Giving him a lot to think about. Sebastian. Here's Kovacic. And an astute piece of defending. Kangin Lee. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Nice weight on the pass. He might profit from here, you know. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest. Well, that's going to be all for the first half here at the home of Arsenal. Arsenal with the lead going into this second half, but no room for complacency. It's opening up for them. Can he find the net? Easy meat for the goalkeeper. Sebastian. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Could be a chance to break here. A lot has been written on this particular subject. It does appear that Marseille have been closing in on their man for some time, Stuart.
Well, if we can believe the papers, an official bid has been made. Not too surprising, really, as there have been rumours for quite some while of a move. Hopefully we'll find out over the next couple of weeks.
Coming off the pitch,
Well, they've decided to make a change.
to be replaced by number 9,
Merino. Beautifully weighted ball. A glorious chance. Can't miss. He had to score, and he does. So back underway, with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Sebastian. And a chance to whip it in here. And offside, unfortunately. And time for the change now. Odilon Kusunu. Just 20 minutes remaining now.
Meet your wife at the ticket office.
Osimhen. And in with a real chance. Well, the break looked promising, but the danger has been averted. And slipped through beautifully. Flag raised for offside. And Manchester City going to the bench. A double substitution here. A game of colossal importance and a stadium packed to the rafters. We can't ask for any more. How could it be otherwise when two... Hello everyone, always a joy to be here in South Yorkshire. We're at Bramall Lane. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Carabao Cup. It's Sheffield United facing Manchester City.
Yes, cheers, Derek. Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs, but if they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we get a great cup tie and maybe even a massive surprise.
This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, it's a defensive-looking lineup, but if the wing-backs break forward...
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this! And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Going well. Must be. He got a good palm on it. Here's Traore. And in the right position to read it. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. This could square the game. Oh, blocked it. Now sending it in. Nodding it over.
Well, he was more determined than his marker, but he just couldn't get it on target, could he?
Lewis. Sunset. And City have possession once more. Could be dangerous. And he might be in here. a goal it is for Manchester City. They are the team on course for victory.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Getting forward. It's there for him. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Max Lowe. Elliot Anderson. Good work from City to win back the ball. Magnificent defending. Is this the moment? Oh, fine stop. He's having quite the game for himself. Save after save after save. And he takes it away. Matteo Guendouzi. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. Now this could be productive. A real opening now. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Half-time then. The first half has come to an end here in South Yorkshire. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Oh, he's given us away. Well, plenty of reports on the internet and in the newspapers indicating that Marseille could be on the verge of adding to their playing squad in a rather interesting way, Stuart.
Yes, this has been going on for some time now, so no great surprise really. Hopefully we'll know more in the next few days.
He fancies it. Determined defending. Rodri. So a half an hour remaining. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Elliot Anderson. Max Lowe on the ball. Here's Traore. And he takes on the shot. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Sheffield United taking on Leeds United. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. This looks more than decent. Opportunity here. Thwarted by the post. Huge block. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Clean challenge. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. And so into the final 5 minutes. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Might be a chance to break. Oh, big opportunity. It's gone in. And, well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, but I don't think the keeper should be beat.
No more time left. The referee says that... the focus of attention. A hat-trick in his last game. Will he prosper once more? Well, hello to you from a city that some might say is simply living up to its reputation. Rainy here in Manchester. We're at the Etihad Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Manchester City up against Crystal Palace.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And here's the Manchester City lineup. Phil Foden plays with Jack Grealish in the wide positions, and rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, it's a back four, a narrow midfield three and a very disconnected front three. But if the midfield players give good support to the central striker, this 4-3-3 system could work really well today.
Chris Richards. And Palace moving the ball with purpose. But nothing comes of it. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he's certainly on fire at the moment. He looks fit, he looks sharp, and he's full of confidence. He's just been too hot to handle, and I fully expect him to score again today and eventually break that record.
High quality defending. Teammates in the middle. A very effective clearance.
Of the red car obstructing the main entrance.
Wasteful from City.
As soon as possible. Thank you.
Cabral. Still passing it around with authority. Can he finish this? Just can't get it past him. He's through here. Ball is loose. And drawing it back. And there it is. The opening goal. 1-0. And they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Right, something exciting has happened at the Vitality Stadium. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
It's a second goal for Bournemouth. The defender was caught in possession just before the goal. He won't want to be watching that back. They've pulled one back and now trail by one with 35 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Lewis. Phil Foden now. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Eric Garcia. And there we have it. That brings to an end the first half here at the Etihad. Well, advantage City after the first 45 minutes, but a long way from being decided. And Crystal Palace moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Well, it's just about a case of wall-to-wall football live with us here on EA TV. And Stuart and I will be with you for this game coming up.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
And the ball back with City now. Can he finish? And denied by the keeper. Impressive. So making the substitution now. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. And someone has found the net at Goodison Park. Let's find out who. Here's Alex with the details.
Yep, it's a goal for Everton. They're the first on the score sheet here with 59 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Crystal Palace facing Bournemouth. Garcia are being pressed here. Eric Garcia. And the advantage is with City. That's not a bad ball. Well, still an issue here. Trying his luck. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. Chris Richards. Here's Luke Shaw. How can they turn one of these attacks into a goal? And the flag has gone up here. Offside the decision. Grealish. And ball in the net at the Vitality. Alex Scott has the information.
It's a goal for Arsenal. They're back even at 3-3 with 10 minutes left on the clock.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Here's Luke Shaw. Artur Cabral. Well, not the greatest pass. Easily intercepted. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. Can he finish them off? He's done it! What a climax to this game! And so the referee blows the whistle. It is the end of the contest. And the 3 points go to Manchester City.
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end.
A man to watch. He's been in stunning form, scoring goals for fun. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to this evening. It's Juventus facing Manchester City.
Well, I thought City looked in great form last time out, Derek. They passed it well, they closed the ball down quickly, and they worked really hard. Let's hope we see that again today.
And the old lady of Italian football going with this starting 11.
Well, it's a defensive-looking lineup, but if the wing-backs break forward, the midfield can get close to the front pair, and the front two can link up with each other, they should still cause problems today.
It might be the moment to get them ahead. And still danger here. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. Rodri plays with Mateo Kovacic in the centre of midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Oh, what an opportunity. And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Ikoma Lois Openda. Cambiaso. Here's Alvarez. Ferreira. Malo Gusto. The object of the exercise from Juventus is to get it forward. That's what they're doing. Oh, to level the match. The save was a good one. And they're going for the short one. And there's the feed into the box. Not away completely. And not quite accurate enough, Stuart.
Well, I think he should do better there, but at least they're now knocking at the door.
Well, he's the player many people have focused on in the build-up to today's match, playing against his old club, and I wonder what's going through his mind, Stuart.
Well, he shouldn't approach this differently to any other game. He's just got to forget the crowd.
Oh, hang on, Stuart. Big chance here. Magnificent defending. Juve looking for a bit of magic. Will it come from this corner? And dealing with the danger. De Jong. It is a decent looking attack here. It needs an accurate cross. Needs to clear it away. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Just couldn't get it through. Mateo Kovacic. Read it well. One minute of stoppage time has been added on. So half-time it is, the end of the first half here in Turin. Well, advantage City after the first 45 minutes, but a long way from being decided. Malo Gusto. Decisive in the tackle. And a throw in here. A change in the offing for City. They've regained possession. Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Manchester City versus Luton Town. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Malo Gusto. Quick ball to perhaps catch them out. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Really took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw in to come. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change.
Well, there you can see, City haven't been able to control possession, but that won't bother them because when they win it in deep areas, they've got forward with pace and with numbers. It's been a great counter-attacking display.
And defensive play to be applauded. And into the last 20 minutes. Juventus keep possession, and it's positive possession. What can they do from this position? Poor pass under no real pressure. Gusto. Fratesi. Intercepting it intelligently. Well, they know they need to stop him. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Well, he's walking a fine line. No caution, though.
Well, the referee's made it quite clear, hasn't he? Next foul, and he will get a booking.
Oh, an excellent save, and they're still alive.
Well, that really would have been it. They're still in it here, but they're going to have to be quick.
Miles off target with that particular header.
Well, the defender did just about enough there. A difficult chance in the end, I would say.
And just 5 minutes remaining.
Well, Juve haven't been at their best, but they might just get one more chance to draw level here. The fans certainly think they can.
Crossed in quickly. Not testing the keeper at all with that effort. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. And so the referee blows the whistle. It is the end of the contest, and the 3 points go to...
2 from 2.